So this is the wedding ceremony for Zac and Amy. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so good afternoon everyone. My name is Emer and I am a registered marriage celebrant here in Australia. It is my pleasure to be able to be here today to see Zac and Amy make this very special commitment to one another, and I'm sure you all feel the same. But before we get started, I would like to ask you all to please turn your phones to silent mode so they don't interrupt the ceremony, and if you can, try to limit your use of them. That way when the couple look out at you all, they will see your smiling faces and know that you are present with them in the moment. There is a professional photographer here capturing the day as it unfolds, so rest assured that there will be plenty of images to share around later. I am told that the bride is ready to join us, so please stand and cast your eyes in that direction. Let's show them some love by giving them an extra warm welcome. On behalf of Zac and Amy in this beautiful quaint stable ceremony, thank you to all important individuals for joining us in what promises to be an amazing day celebrating love. When I asked these two why they wanted to get married and what marriage means to them, they both agreed that it's the little things that mean the most. Amy laughed loudly when she exclaimed that one of her most favourite things to do is to cuddle up on their single armchair together, where the best internet connection range is here in the country, and Netflix and chill. Zac doesn't think there's much chill involved, but goes with the flow because of the joy it brings to his girl. So today is a celebration of bringing two families together, a celebration of love, of commitment, of friendship, of family, and of two people who are in it forever. Even though the dodgy internet hotspots sometimes test the relationship, I often wonder why, of all the thousands of moments and milestones we experience throughout our lives, we regard this one as so important and special that we acknowledge it by sharing it so publicly. And I think it's because, despite all our differences, love is what we share. It's the great unifier, that no matter who we are, where we're from, or what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we're doing right. We have all loved in our lifetimes, and in this moment, we are reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. Amy and Zac would graciously like to take a moment to acknowledge their incredible family and friends, all of you, for being here today in celebrating the most special moment. As these two people now stand before those that love them and who love them, the people who have raised them, taught them, supported them and shaped them, and most importantly, have given them not only the capacity to love, but to understand it and the desire to return it. Because of that, we are all able to stand now next to each other, to take the limitless wealth that you've given them in spirit, in time and in love, and return it, not just to themselves, but to you all. Without everyone being here today, no one is here today, and for that, Zac and Amy, both knowing that language often fails emotion, simply say thank you. So picture this. It's 2009. Ipswich are hosting the country's gig of the year. Two singletons are in attendance. The CMF, the Country Music Festival for all you city slickers that don't know what CMF is in full swing. Amy has her favourite and classic I Heart Busby maroon t-shirt on while prancing around to the live band. Zac sees her spirit dancing from a mile away and watches her from afar smiling. Carefree and natural beauty, he reckons to his mate Paulie. Our Paulie, over here, our best man, the matchmaker, tells Zac to get over there and do something about it then, passing him a drink of unofficial Dutch courage. He shoves his friend in Amy's direction. Stumbling as he approaches Amy's flimsical dance moves, they collide. The Dutch courage goes everywhere, mainly all over Amy's shorts, legs and into her boot. She freezes. Could Zac have ruined their very first ever encounter? Was his approach wasted now that he had soaked the gorgeous dancing girl? He begins to stutter his apologies. Stop, she wails. Zac figures this is it and prepares himself for a lashing from the random beautiful girl. But instead she whips off her boot, freeing her spotty pink wet sock while hopping on one foot. Holding her boot in her arm, she whips Zac's strings from his hand and begins to pour the rest of it into her boot and declares that he drinks it. Polly, the matchmaker, intervenes now to make sure Zac downs the booty. Zachary is in awe at how the situation escalated so quickly but turns the table to this pretty girl. If I do this, then you have to kiss me. It's all your fault I came over here to try and talk to you in the first place. Amy laughs and agrees, but only if you finish the booty call. In Paulie's words, he has never seen his old mate friend ever nick a beer so fast in all his glory days as he did that day to get a kiss from Amy. Zac, Amy and matchmaker Paulie have yet to miss a CMC festival to date. I now call upon Zac and Amy to do the lighting of a candle. So, bride and groom, together as you light this candle of unity, you symbolise the flame of your own individual selves, joining to ignite the partnership of marriage. You also bring warmth, strength and wisdom of your family's fire as you kindling for your own. As bride and groom, your flames are separate, yet they feed the same fire. From this day onward, may you bask in the beauty and light of your love. May its light shine bright and steady upon your path together, and may its heat now keep you warm all the days of your life and beyond. We now have a reading about marriage spoken by a friend, Annie, who is going to come up and read You Came Too by Nikki Giovanni. Thank you, Annie. This takes us to the monotone, which is the important part. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage and in my presence, and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntary entered into for life. This then brings us to the asking and the vows. So Zac, repeating after me. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Zachary Andrew Cook, take D. Amy Constance Turlington to be my lawful wedded wife. Will you love and respect her? Will you maintain your part of the relationship? Growth, continuing to commit and honouring your partner. Will you do your best to continue to make her laugh every day and to have fun? Be honest with her and stand by her through whatever may come so you can genuinely share your life together. Zac, I will. So Amy, repeating after me. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Amy Constance Turlington, take thee, Zachary Andrew Cook, to be my lawful wedded husband. Will you love and respect him? Will you maintain your sense of adventure, continuing to travel and explore the world together? Will you do your best to continue to make him laugh each day and have fun? And finally, will you be honest with him and stand by him through whatever may come so that you can genuinely share your life together? Now we will collect the rings of best man Paulie today. Though you both exchange vows, it is sometimes difficult to express in words the profound relationship that is love, and so we exchange rings. Let these rings serve as a reminder of your love and commitment to each other in the years to come. Zac and Amy, you publicly declared your love and commitment to one another through exchange of rings and vows. You let her have a quick kiss to seal the deal. While we now take care of some paperwork and legalities, I invite you all to relax a moment and enjoy the music. In a short while, I will call upon you together so that I can officially present the couple. Can the witnesses of the bride and groom Please come forward as the couple's chosen witnesses. Considering you two are singers, let's compare the obvious. Married is like a beautiful country rendition of every love song imaginable. The intro verse, the best part, that sucks you in first. Makes you yearn for what's to come, a true taster of the melody that you want stuck in your head. Just like when you two met each other. The exciting learning phase of the newly formed relationship. The repetitiveness of the chorus, the part that you really know to heart. Where it was super exciting and comforting to have each other every day. Your gratitude towards each other has you both willingly standing here today. Sometimes you can get so busy or tire of the everyday. This can come in waves in any relationship. This is where you need to up your duet game. Recognise when you might need to insert killer performances for you and your partner, and not to forget where you started and to where you are today. Knowing how you want to support your partner from now on to forever, if anything, please be vocal to each other. I'm not going to say the finale to composing love song, but continue to verses that add that what makes your story sing in itself. I hope life grants you everything you require and desire. For you two, every experience, good or bad, is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to enjoy the simple pleasure. So family and friends, instead of wishing these two luck, please join me now in celebrating their continued success. Both as incredible individuals, as a formidable couple, let's show our excitement for the opportunities that this marriage will create in years to come. For the experiences still in store for these two, and most importantly, let's show them how much we love and adore them by making some noise as I present them for the very first time ever as husband and wife. Congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Cook.